Jan Zizka, 1405 to 1424. One-eyed, whatever Zika, spent his youth as a mercenary fighting for honor and coin, but his destiny changed forever when he heard the preachings of the reformer, Jan Hus, in Prague. As a champion of the Husite cause and the leader of its invincible armies, Zika shattered existing notions of warfare with technological and tactical innovations I cannot read. Cement the legacy of one of history's greatest generals by gallivanting mere peasants into highly disciplined units and leading them to triumph over the Holy Roman Emperor's knightly armies. In this campaign, to be playing as the Bohemians. The One-Eyed Wanderer.
When magnates quarrel, the realm trembles and commoners bleed. My beloved Bohemia has been enveloped by a grim shadow, led by the devious and cruel Heinrich of Rosenberg. Some of our more ambitious lords have formed the so-called Union of Nobility and deposed King Wenceslaus. In a world governed by God and greed, it seems that not even monarchs are safe. Now I too have been swept up by this chaos. They call me Jan Zizka for the eye that I lost in my youth. For most of my life I tended to my family's small estate in Trocnova, while all around me, our homeland slowly went to the dogs. Once I inherited the land, I sold it to seek my fortune in Prague, where I became a retainer of the court. Now, with no king to serve and enemies closing in on all sides, I must once more forge a new life for myself. Having gathered what little I own, I set out into the country. There, in this vibrant land of verdant forests, majestic mountains, and rushing rivers, I shall seek out those bold men who would join me in a desperate battle against this foul tyranny. My enemies take me for a fool, mocking me as One-Eyed Zizka, but it is they who cannot see. Like the One-Eyed God, of whom the men in the far north tell tales, I have a talent for the art of war.
Wow, that was like no time at all for the loading. We must destroy Hendrik of Rumbach's castle. We are restricted to the castle age and can support a population of 75. You have no way to obtain villagers, plunder enemy convoys, farms, and villages to acquire resources, and scout the map for production buildings to assemble control of it. His castle is heavily fortified. Avoid it if you can. Avoid it until you command a large military force and siege equipment. Destroying local settlements yields considerable plunder in the short term, but conquering them will assure a constant flow of supplies. The aristocrat, Jan Sokol, has taken an interest in Jan Zizka's skill set. Continue to impress him with successful exploits, and he will support your army. Jan Zizka and Cyan had a small company of mercenary camped to the north, posed to strike at Rosenberg's possessions in the southern Bohemia. Henrik of Runberg in green, Zizka's main adversary, resides in his fortress citadel to the far south, but has sent out armed patrols in search of brigands. Henrik trains crossbows, pikes, and scorpions. Bohemian peasants in gray own several local settlements scattered throughout the countryside. These are occupied by Rosberg's forces in orange, comprised of a wide assortment of military units. Vulnerable convoys of supplies regularly travel between the main roads to his castle. Hendrik's faction of Union of Nobility in yellow is based inside of Rosenberg's castle. Whereas Hendrik's policy is primarily defensive, the unit is far more belligerent and will send out sorties of cav and swordsmen to hunt down the Zizka and his mercenaries. Alright.
The Rosenberg scum rule this region from their citadel in the south. We shall tear it down, brick by brick.
Alright.
We will need resources to sustain our army. Harry these lands and rob our enemies so that we might eat instead.
Okay, so scout the map for villagers and military buildings claimed. So, plunder enemy convoys, get cattle in the pasture, conquer the local settlements, or destroy the local economic buildings. Not gonna lie, I was actually... part of me was a little bit hoping there was something up there, because that's what the game games like to do sometimes. Just hide little things like that. Okay, so considering we don't have any villagers, I mean, we do got buildings and whatnot to work with, but I'll hold off on the Bohemian skill set and everything, I guess probably until the next mission. Okay, so since you're a hero, heroes get their health back, I'm gonna send you out first. Everyone else can fall behind.
Co přikazuješ? Rozumím. Jak žádáš. Bojujme!
You are a unique specimen, Jan of Trotsnova. I shall watch your exploits with keen interest.
Co přikazuješ? Ano, pane, rozumím. Bojujme!
This settlement will provide us with meager supplies. But if we are in a pinch, we can burn it and take its stockpiles for our own.
Jak žádáš.
Okay. I'm gonna say it's better to keep it for the long run rather than getting rid of it for the short run.
Rozumím. Ano, pane.
We can pasture these cows north of our camp. Their milk will keep our bold fighters strong.
Rozumím. Ano, pane.
Alright, buddy. Oh, go. Get him.
Co přikazuješ? Bojujme! Bojujme! Do zbraně! Ano. Ano, pane.
This settlement will provide us with meager supplies. But if we are in a pinch, we can burn it and take its stockpiles for our own.
Alright, good to know. Let's actually go over here. Let me get... oh, not you. Give me some scouts. I'm gonna tell you to just attack as you move. The rest can fall behind. Oh god, you're done. And he's dead.
No wounds daunts this one-eyed warrior. I will soon be back. Mark my words.
Bravo, Jan Zizka, bravo! Take this gold and hire some mercenaries.
Ano, pane.
And that was nice of the guy.
Žádáš. Do útoku. Bojujme!
Oh, that's a lot of units.
Do útoku. Rozumím. Do zbraně. Žádám. Do útoku. Ano, pane. Do zbraně. Žádám. Bojujme. Rozumím. Do zbraně. Ano, pane. Do útoku. Rozumím. Bojujme. Ano, pane. Jak žádáš. Rozumím. Do útoku. Ano, jak žádá. Ano, pane. Rozumím. Jak žádá. Rozumím.
This settlement will provide us with meager supplies. But if we are in a pinch, we can burn it and take its stockpiles for our own.
Yes, yes. We don't have a monk, do we? No.
What is this? More rats come to spoil our supply stores. Saddle up, my knights. We will have something to say about that.
We can pasture these cows.
Do you hear the rhythm of boots and the din of thundering hooves? My armies come to stomp you out, like the vermin that you are.
Rozumím.
Well, okay, they're coming to attack.
Glory without becoming arrogant.
That wasn't much.
Now gird your armies with this equipment as well.
Oh, ballistics, thank you.
We can use
Ooh.
these buildings to support our bands of raiders.
Alright, well, I guess it's fish. I can at least go... light cav, worst case scenario. Alright, not a fantastic army, but I think enough of an army. Let's go over this way, I guess? Go over that way, go over that way. Because this way has the castle, so I kind of want to save that one for last.
I can appreciate a man who fights valiantly under unfavorable conditions. I offer you these fighting men as a token of my favor. Now bring fire and ruin to our traitorous enemies.
Jak žádáš. Rozumím. Ano, pane. Jak žádáš. Do útoku. Ano.
This convoy will never reach Heinrich's castle.
Vašim službám. Bojujme.
Leave my possessions alone. And I will offer you a... And I will watch your...
You cover yourself in glory without becoming arrogant, young Prince. Now gird your armies with this equipment as well.
Capture rams, okay.
This settlement will provide us with meager supplies.
Vašim službám.
We can pasture these.
Ooh, another base.
Protect this market. We cannot obtain another.
Vašim službám.
And more
Pasture
cows.
these cows north of our camp.
Útoku.
And more
Pasture these
cows.
cows north of our camp.
Thundering hooves.
And... Ooh!
Come to stomp you out, like the vermin that you are.
We can use We can use these buildings to support our bands of raiders.
Transport ships. Okay. I'm guessing that is... Oh, that's how you get that one. You sneak behind the enemy lines. Got it. Sneaky, sneaky. Keep that in mind.
Thundering hooves. My arms come to stomp you out, like the vermin that you are.
Well, anyways, if we get rid of this one, that'll be another settlement conquered. Maybe it's a little bit low on fighting soldiers, but I'm pretty sure that'll be fine. Once we get rid of this, like 1, 2, 3. Oh, yep, that hurt.
This settlement will provide us with meager supplies.
Jak žádáš.
Oh wait, there's probably cows down here, aren't there? There is over there. Okay, so unless stolen, all the cows should go to the pasture,
Jak žádáš.
and this last settlement down here should be mine.
My armies come to
There we go, we've conquered all the
like the
settlements.
vermin that
Ano, pane.
This settlement will provide us with meager supplies.
Alright, 1920, there we go. Alright, only one thing left to do now, and that's actually going on the offensive. I was hoping that we would have gotten something for the cows, like they would have said something, but I guess not. Okay. Meanwhile, there's still a lot of techs, like Arbalester. In fact, we can get hand cannons and the bombard cannons. Or even like blacksmiths, brace and whatnot, but they're not giving it to me for whatever reason, so... Meh.
Službám. Do zbraně. Ano. Bojujme. Co přikazuješ? Vašim službám. Do zbraně.
A pack of weasels assails my castle wall. God, to bring any survivors to my dungeon. Sound.
Your demented sadism is at an end, Henry. I am here to dispatch you to the fires
Oh,
of
wow, okay.
Bravo, young Zizka, bravo! Take this gold and hire some mercenaries.
Do you hear the rhythm of boots? My heart. Like the wind. You think me doomed, you rat? But I left the castle.
Come on. There we go.
Justice pursues you at the point of a blade, Henrik. Run while you can, you lousy fiend.
Yay! Bohemian victory? Bohemian victory. Win a game playing as the Bohemians.
It is strangely gratifying to destroy the livelihoods of those who have extinguished your own. Yet, life on the road as a hired sword is perilous. When you walk the edge of a knife, any error may prove fatal. While I was busy razing the Rosenberg fortress to a smoldering ruin, Heinrich's forces captured a mercenary band led by my own brother. For refusing to give us up, he was cruelly slain along with his men. I came too late to rescue him, and my rash decision left me chained in a cell, awaiting my grim fate. I can only pray to God that I might prove as steadfast and unyielding in the face of torment and death as my brother was.
Alright, simple mission to start things off, and that's fine. Sadly, just due to how this mission played out, we never really got to actually, like, play the Bohemians, like, as a civilization. I mean, if you know, like, their, tech and everything, yeah, but, like, even then, like, we didn't really get full use out of everything. Finding the cows, get the food, I mean, I had so much food, good god. It would have taken forever, but, in a worst-case scenario, I guess we would have had to go for an army of hussars. Hussars and probably, spearmen, but, I mean, yeah. I guess I took the long way in? Yeah, the quote-unquote difficult way. He probably had the army. That army from green probably came from this side, so we could have just come in this side, gotten rid of that wall, and gone in to attack instead of the way I did it. Also, not a fan. It seems like yellow... I mean, yellow does have some stables and some barracks, so maybe they were building their own units and whatnot, but for the most part, it felt like it just kind of had them spawn off the map, which I'm never a big fan of. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. I had fish and chips getting me food. If I had gotten rid of them, that would have been a little bit more pop space, but oh well. Appreciate the fact that we got the Golden guys giving us help, getting myself another army need be. I don't really see why they have it limit to so much. Also, I was looking to see if there happened to be a relic on the map. Probably not, considering we got all the free resources from the villages and whatnot, but still. Another has to look, see if there was something out there just to give you that little bit of an extra boost, buff, whatever. But alright, a very simple starting mission. Next time, I guess we're going all the way over towards Poland and towards the Teutonic Order for Courage and Coin. Next time on Zizka.